Seton Sherpa is a 9-year-old boy all the way from Nepal. But his story is not ordinary. He has plans to set the new world record of becoming the youngest person to climb Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. Best of all, it can be climbed by anyone, but it comes at a cost. Let's just say scaling the vicious mountain has an extremely expensive price tag. First of all, you have to be issued a permit by the expedition committee, and each permit has an expedition team of 7 to 10 people. The price usually comes to about $10,000 a person, so it's definitely not cheap. Let's just say if a mountain climber only wants to buy an individual permit, it costs about $25,000. But the money doesn't just go to waste. All the money that's gathered by the Nepalian government for these permits is issued at the end of the day. And this is to keep Mount Everest in pristine shape. Usually the local villagers consider Everest as a holy destination, and a team of 20 Sherpa climbers is assigned to the destination to clean up all the garbage, the junk, and whatever else is left by the previous mountaineers. Worst of all, in many cases, they even find dead bodies of the non-survivors. Now, although you might think the permit includes a full tour and accommodations for the hefty price tag, it's actually contrary to what people think, and it only covers the cost of admission to Mount Everest. Can you believe it? The only reason people purchase the permit is that if they do manage to accomplish the treacherous climb all the way to the top of the mountain, they will receive a certificate of acknowledgement. And this comes from the government of Nepal. And that's it. That's the only thing you're paying for. In addition, the permit gives you legal permission to visit Mount Everest. But what does this mean exactly? It means that if an emergency was to occur, the Nepalese authorities would come forth and rescue the climbers that are in trouble. And let's just say, for whatever odd reason, you decide to visit the mountain without a permit, you're in trouble. So good luck getting rescued. The Nepalese law states that if you're legally not supposed to be on the mountain, they will not come and rescue you. So again, good luck. In addition, the permit also covers paying for the officers that guard the numerous camps all along the trails. The officers stand there and monitor the progress of the climbers. In addition, communicating with them, giving them weather reports, and making sure that the mountain climbers stick to the rigorous climbing schedule. The rules are extremely strict. You're not allowed to climb the mountain after 6 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, if we go back to the cost, the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration reports that even if the permit fee is not taken into account, just the price of climbing Mount Everest is astonishing, and it easily surpasses $200,000. From oxygen bottles, tents, mountaineering gear, communication devices, and all in all the round-trip transportation cost, it's extremely expensive and definitely not a cheap adventure. Think of it like this: each oxygen bottle costs between $300 and $400. And you're not just going to require one. Each climber is required to carry about 5 or 6 bottles for each trip. That's almost $2,000 just on your oxygen expense. And climbers know that climbing on Everest is extremely expensive, and they're well aware of it. Let's just say this: even if Seton Sherpa was to gather all the sufficient funds, he would still not be able to climb the mountain. And the answer is still no, because the Chinese Tibet Mountaineering Association just passed a law that forbid anyone under the age of 18 from traveling up the treacherous mountain. So good luck, Seton. And although it's your dream to climb the mountain, It seems like the only friend you have right now is patience. And hopefully you can wait another 9 years. Please comment below on what you think about the cost and rules associated with climbing Mount Everest, and if you ever had an experience on what it was like and the requirements. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like this, click on the videos right above the screen.